We do have a group of people in Aurora that are extremely passionate about a lot of different things that makes it a very special community. Anybody is looking for a place to go, that Aurora should be at the top of their list.
We're very warm to people that come in, and they always talk about how welcoming we are to them and their families.
We're all connected. We have a slogan, one town, one team, one heartbeat.
Kim Mobley says, I love the community, I love the town, warts and all, the bad and the good.
Aurora, Missouri is a town full of rich history, community service, and Houn Dawg pride. Located in southwest Missouri, just a bit outside of Springfield, Aurora is a place where people are proud to say they're from, and it's radiating with an energy that you just can't ignore. Aurora's story is one of grit, resilience, and perseverance that has inspired its people today to live up to the strength and dedication of the people who came before.
So right around in here would be where City Hall is. This is Maple Park Cemetery. And then this is actually Elliott. It takes all the way out north and turns into K.
The vision of our town's founder as a union officer was to bring peace, prosperity, and some kind of vision to southwest Missouri. The mining industry was huge for us: galena, ore, lead, and zinc. The railroad came through, agriculture took hold, and then by the early 1900s there was this push for industrialization. So we had garment factories, we had shoe factories. It was just a hub of activity here, and it was a place for growth and prosperity and development.
Everything from the late 1800s all the way to today. It's kind of interesting. I look at it from the standpoint of that this is kind of a history of the development of the entire town.
The lead and zinc mines were so important, and as you know, those are very dangerous, difficult jobs. Those are the types of people that have built this community. The legacy that they left is still alive and well now.
It is evident in Aurora that this is the place to be if you want to feel like you are a part of something bigger than yourself. There are so many different opportunities to be involved, and there are truly inspiring people and organizations here in Aurora that are committed to making the community and its people lead happier, healthier, and more impactful lives. Take Project Rise, for example, which offers members of the community help in multiple facets of their lives, in the hopes of building a stronger and more engaged citizenry and promoting an environment of service to one's community.
Dawn, we did yours, and we did Alana. How did it go? The meeting and your budget. Was it time well spent? And did you find there was value?
There is definitely value in it. Very well spent.
And they quite often buried themselves in debt. Or they've got some debt, but they have no community. Project Rise brings together solutions, thoughts, options, and I really like to say hope. It impacts them in that they feel like they're a part and that they can play a part. They're now an upstanding citizen who feels like they're valued. Dawn is a real success story. In a year, she doubled her income, over doubled her income, and got a job that she loves and that she can keep. It's an acknowledgement that other people are important. When we come together as a group, we can do a lot more.
Hold back some that we can use for sauce for our meal prep. And then if they're just no good, they're going to the compost.
Okay.
But Sam, will you eat some cucumber?
Collecting all these. Some of them, place them here.
So this is the Rise Garden. Starts with planting it, and then we weed, and then we harvest. So the families get to see the full cycle of what it would be. And then we'll do a little bit on nutrition about how much healthier this is.
Yeah.
And our community has been unbelievable in the support that it has provided to our participants and the support that it provides to Project Rise and helping our families take a step up.
They're selfless. They're far more interested in what they can accomplish in making Aurora a better place.
So we make a ton of bread here, and these are 2 different breads made with the same recipe. But one of the first classes that kids learn is that bread has 4 ingredients. And so it's kind of fun to go to the store and like look at things that have 20, 25, 30 ingredients for something that has 4 ingredients. So same with the sauce.
We there for a long time kind of put Band-Aids on different things. You know, you get those quotes all the time, well, we used to do that, or we've always done it like this. We've changed our attitude, and this is how we move forward. Band-Aids are great for a quick fix, but how do we change this for the future?
It may sound cliche to say, but all the organizations, events, and efforts made to help support a progressive and productive Aurora simply cannot be mentioned without talking about the incomparable people who put in the work. As Kim McCulley Mobley puts it, Aurora's people are here, they are committed, and they have an unparalleled willingness to succeed and to serve. The common traits among these groups and individuals are resilience and selflessness, inspired by a legacy in this community of people to look up to.
To pick yourself up and continue to move forward is extremely important. And I do believe that that's something that you can't do by yourself, and it takes a community of people with the same kind of mentality to continue to push forward for improvement.
My older brother has passed and my sister's still here. And by the time I came along in the 1960s, I watched them serve and fill in the gaps with whatever the needs were in the community. I wanted to be a part of that from the time I was little. I loved Aurora. I loved the Houn Dawg story. I loved the people here.
We're the Byron E. Taylor Christian Service Center. We are a local nonprofit. We run solely on donations. Everything that you come in for donations, we sell in the store, and then all that money goes back into the community. Today we're putting on a Convoy of Hope delivery, where the community, anybody from anywhere, can come and get food and toiletries and hygiene and bottled water.
Thank you. Okay. You know, you don't have to have anything to volunteer or use your skills or resources to help one another.
We always talk about being a hound dog, and once a hound dog, always a hound dog. You don't see any other hound dogs in any other communities. You kind of wear it with honor.
We're here, we're staying, we're going to find ways to recreate who we are and what we are, but yet that core of spirit, pride, a willingness to succeed at whatever the cost.
Just to see so many people with legacies of never giving up and we're dedicated and we're determined as a group of people in our communities. There's no quit in the people of Aurora.
For the people of Aurora, their success is the town's success. It's a real all-for-one and one-for-all attitude that creates a tight-knit community of go-getters with so much love for their town and the people in it. In a time where we hear about the loneliness epidemic and the importance of place attachment, Aurora is somewhere full of people with open arms where anyone can be part of a community that truly cares.
We take pride in being hound dogs, and so we take care of each other.
If there's some small thing I can do on a day that gives back to this community, that's why I want to be here. I'm proud to sit in that seat and get to be a part of the bigger picture.
I've always been proud to be a hound dog. from the time that I left the area to go to college, and I was always very proud of saying that I come from God's country in Lawrence County in southwest Missouri. I wouldn't trade being in Aurora for anything.
I really feel like the roots that we are planting will just continue to grow.